not have, I'll give you like another 2 minutes to answer it's true or false. So read it, decide if it's true or if it's false. Be prepared to explain in 2 minutes. Okay. Later. I don't even know that song. That's weird. Okay, anyway, moving on. Table 3. What did you say for number 1? The mean can be found by adding all the numbers in a data set and dividing by the number of numbers in the data set. Oh, just kidding. Sorry. My bad. Just kidding. Is that true? Is that false? Okay, true. And it is true. So now you have a definition for mean. Make sure that you put true right next to it. What's another name for mean?
Middle.
No,
No.
that's not median. Average. So the mean, let's put like AKA average, also known as the average. We'll use those interchangeably. So yeah, that's how you find it. Table 4, the mean of the data set, sorry, I messed up. The mean of the data in the dot plot is 4, true or false?
False.
Okay, I haven't actually done the math or peeked at my answer sheet. So let's see, let's try adding up all the numbers. So what's my first data point? Second one? Third one? Fourth one? Okay, good, there's 2 3s. And then good, and then good. So add those all up. What do you get when you add them? And we're dividing by how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So then, yeah, 28 divided by 8. Wait. What is not 4? Okay. Let me make sure this is right. So I have 12, 17, 28. So yeah, and that divided by 8 is not going to be 4. Yes, it is 3.5. Okay, so that makes sense. You did say false, so that works. If I were you, everything that I write down, you should write down. So yeah, you might have said it was false also, but you should have this example now of how we found the mean for that one. Yeah. All right, table 5. What about number 3? The median of the data set is 9 for this data. True or false? Okay, they say true. Do you guys agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Okay, why are we saying no, some of us? Keegan?
Cut it in order. 1 or 5.
Okay, good. So if you didn't hear that, although she did speak loud enough, so hopefully you're paying attention. It is actually false, so make that change. Order matters in the median when you're searching for that. Does the order matter when we're looking for the mean?
No.
Not for the mean, but it's good practice just to put it in order, because for other things it does matter. So put it in numerical order, least to greatest. And then median stands for, and when you go left, right, 5 is in the middle. The median should actually be 5. But that's a common mistake. People just look at it, they're like, oh, this is in the middle. You have to put it from least to greatest first. Questions on that? All right, last one, we're at table 6. The median of the dot plot is 3.5, true or false? All right, let's see. Median again is middle number. When it's a dot plot, I like that. Pretty easy, you can just cross out the dots. Or if you're taking a test on a computer, then you probably, if you can't cross out your screen, then you would probably have to like write it out and then keep doing it. But since I can write on my screen and it's printed on your paper, you can be going left, right, left, right. And so you get a middle number or middle two numbers, from which then you would have to take the average. So I have 3 and 4 in the middle. What would I divide by if I'm taking the average of 3 and 4? 2, because that's how many we added together. I get 7 divided by 2, which is 3.5. So that is why it is true. Questions on that? Okay, great warm up. Because I know a lot of kids your age forgot that, or maybe for some reason we're never exposed to that. Well, you're exposed to it now, so let's move on. I think we'll get to this on a later part. Now you have this part called part beats, part 1. You have the heart rates of 8 high school students listed below in beats per minute. Anyone know if these are like good or not? Like health science people in here. Are these like normal beats per minute? Pretty normal. Usually like athletes will have lower beats per minute, but that seems pretty normal. Anyway, first question is interquartile range. We haven't talked about that yet in algebra. So let me try and kind of like jog your memory. Can anyone tell me what normal range is? Raise your hand if you can. What's normal range?
You subtract
Okay, good. So maybe put this off to the side. That's normal range. You should think of a subtraction problem. When we're talking about interquartile range, you are subtracting the quartiles. Which quartiles? So there's 3 of them, remember? The biggest quartile minus the smallest one. Kind of like our normal range. The biggest number in the whole thing minus the smallest. My interquartile range is going to be this formula. So write that down. Okay, so that's the formula. We've done median, we've done Q1 and Q3 before. I want you guys to now do it for this data set. Figure out what your Q3 and your Q1 are. Make sure we pay special attention to some of the things in the warm-up. I'll give you 2 minutes to figure it out with the group. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of survey the tables and see what answers are out there. So table 8, can you tell me your answer? Okay, we'll come back to you. Table 9. Table 1. Let's just see how many different answers there are. Table 1, what you guys get? 3? I don't know. Okay. Table 2, what'd you get? Table 3, what'd you get? Table 4, what'd you get? For the interquartile range. Let's see. Table 5, what you guys get? Table 6, what you guys get? 4.25. Oh, 0.5. Okay, so let's just kind of pause and see which answer is right. I knew that there would probably be some variation. It's one of our first times, so that's fine. Pay attention and make adjustments as needed. So, is this data, does order matter for interquartile range? Yes, it does. Because first you need to find your median in order to find these quartiles. So your data needs to be in numerical order. What's the smallest number? Then hold on, I messed up. Okay, 79, and then what? Is that it? So they said 8 high school students. Let me make sure I have 8 data points, and I do. So you need the data to be in order, and then you need to find your median of your whole thing. Because if you don't, how are you going to know what your lower half and your upper half is? So I get 2 numbers that are in the middle. What's the average of 76 and 77? Okay, now that's my median of the whole thing. It's not my Q3 or Q1, but now that tells me like what I'm working with. Does that make sense? For my lower half and my upper half. Let's find our median of our upper half first. So go left, right, and then we have 78 and 79 in the middle. What's my Q3 going to be? Okay, good. Then our Q1, we have 75 and 76 in the middle. What's the middle of that? And then when I subtract those, I get an answer of 3 for my IQR. We're gonna end it there for today. Don't lose your notes. We'll start here tomorrow. And please